the wonderful Pacific Northwest. That's where I live. And if you ever looked up the word skeptic in the dictionary, you will see my picture. So a while back in October, a dear friend of mine reached out to me, knew that I was dealing with some health issues, and said, hey, I want to share with you about, and we connected on Zoom. I want to share with you about this fantastic product that I recently discovered, and well, tell me about it. Well, it's these crystals, and they reflect back infrared light, and they stimulate the copper peptides, which stimulates. I said, so all of my skepticism reared its ugly head, but I trusted Kat, and I thought, well, I want you to know I'm very skeptical, but I'm willing to try it. So that was in October. And what kind of health issues am I dealing with? In 2001, I had 2 heart attacks 12 days apart. Subsequent to that, I had a echocardiogram post-surgery, maybe a year later. One of the things that the echocardiogram provides is the ejection fraction, which is a measure of how much blood your heart pumps per beat. And normal is 50 to 55. It's a percentage. So that echocardiogram said my ejection fraction was 42. So it went from 50 to 55 normal to 42. Fast forward, I recently had a procedure, and I also recently had another echocardiogram. And I was in the hospital waiting for my procedure, and I saw that the nurse had my records up there. I said, do you have the results of my latest echocardiogram? She says, yeah. I said, do you have my ejection fraction? She says, I do. I said, well, what is it? She said, it's 43. I said, say that again, 43. So I want you to get this. It went from normal 50 to 55 down to 42. Oh, I left out a piece. About 3 years ago, it went all the way down to 36. So the last echo I had before recently was 36. So it went to normal, 42, 36, and then all of a sudden shot back up to 43, which there is absolutely nothing that I can attribute to in terms of changing my health regimen that would account for it other than doing the patches, which I was specifically using to heal my heart. But wait, there's more. I'd had a procedure similar to that about 4 times where they go through a vein into your heart. And every time I've had it done, it's very debilitating. And usually after an ordeal of 6 to 8 hours, I get home and I'm done. I am a spent penny. Someone just pulled the plug. Last week I got home about 5 o'clock. I'm thinking, well, it's amazing how much energy I have. I'll make dinner. So I made dinner, and then I thought, well, I'll follow the doc's advice and I'll get off my feet. And so I hunkered down in my lazy boy with my Kindle. I thought, surely I'll be out like a light within 20 minutes. Midnight, I'm still wide awake. That is very unusual. Next morning, I'm up.
You sure you want to stay out here? You look miserable.
Next morning, I'm up at 7 o'clock, ready to go. So not only did it heal my heart, but I also got confirmation of the vitality and resilience that it provided in the face of a surgical procedure. So if I was skeptical, I am no longer skeptical now. I'm somewhat of I would liken it to, I share with everyone that I was willing to listen to me, because I'm absolutely convinced it's nothing short of miraculous.